Okay, so in this video, boys, we're going to talk about late night thoughts of a 22-year-old break-even day trader. And I actually want to start this out by saying that I want to stop calling myself a break-even day trader because I feel like that if you put that energy out there, that is the energy you'll receive. That's something that I've been thinking about a lot lately. And I genuinely believe that I'm at a point now where I'm making my way out the break even stage. Like I can run up like 10 to 20% and then maybe I'll have some drawdown. And I've done it multiple times on FX replay and I've done it multiple times on actual accounts, right? But then I go through a bit of a drawdown period, and whether that's my mindset or whether that's the strategy, I truly believe that I'm at a point now where I'm getting out the break even stage, because I can consistently return money. My mindset is like nearly very much on point. Now, there is some extra work to do, obviously, otherwise, I wouldn't be saying what I'm saying right now. But I think I'm very, very close to breaking out. And to be honest with you, the craziest part is that I feel like I'm at my most distracted right now. You know how they say like the devil starts tempting you the most when you're closest to your success? Like I truly believe that because I've been having like a lot more drinks recently, as in just like I'll be going out on Friday nights. Never anything like during the week, but I've also been talking to some girls and obviously they're a distraction as well. And because of that, I've kind of fallen out my routine a little bit because obviously you stay up a bit later talking to them or whatever. And I feel like I am being distracted. But at the same time, I don't want to just be a one trick pony being able to be a great trader, but the rest of my life suffers. And it's important to me that I develop the skills, the social skills to date, because how else are you going to find a wife as a trader if you're not going on dates and you're not talking to women? So although that is like something I have to hone back a little bit, like maybe less drinking. I mean, I went on a date last night and we got back. I was home by like 1 a.m., which is completely fine, right? But like maybe like a couple weeks ago, I was out until like 5 a.m. and that shit doesn't stick. Like that's not gonna work if I need to be in my routine. So I am well aware that I need to just make sure to tame those distractions and make sure that I'm not distracted at this crucial point in my journey. But I truly believe that I am about to break out, right? We're about to see some significant moves. I just need to hone in that last bit of my psychology and my strategy, just iron out the final kinks because I am like really, I would say I'm really close because I see my trades playing out all the time. Like I'm right in my bias, like very often. When I lose, I don't lose my shit at all. Like I remain so nonchalant about it. Like I don't care that I lose. I understand fundamentally what it means to lose as a trader. I turn up at my best every day, although recently I've been slacking at that, obviously because of the distractions. And I back test every day. I track all my trades. I journal everything, and I've been doing that for over a year on the same strategy. And I really have gotten to know it really well, and to know and trust the setups I see, and to know the conditions. Now, one thing that I need to get better at is identifying high and low probability conditions. People always say that, but actually, it's like you have to actually identify them in real time and then have that ability to not trade that seemingly good setup because the conditions are low probability. And what I mean by that is if it's like a bank holiday, the markets are going to be low probability. They're going to be slow. They're going to be consolidating, building liquidity up. Or let's say that we've got some high impact news. You don't want to be trading really up until that's passed because price action is not going to be that clean. And it's learning to identify those conditions, like have we hit the high time frame draw on liquidity. And in most circumstances, like I'm really good at handling my emotions, but when there's a great looking trade and the conditions are poor, that is when I feel FOMO still, because I want to get in this great looking trade, but I know the probabilities are low because the conditions are poor. And sometimes I will take that trade. And then sometimes I will not take that trade. And it's taking that trade or not taking that trade. And the difference between taking that trade or not taking that trade might be the difference between profitability, like consistently making payouts, or continuing to take loses because you're trading the low probability conditions because you can't hold back that FOMO. So one thing that helps me with that is obviously knowing that there's always another opportunity in the market. Like if you miss a trade, there's always going to be another great trade for you to be able to take, whether it's today, tomorrow, next week, or whatever. There will always be another great trade in better quality conditions. Some low probability conditions would be if you can see the other side of the trade, or if we hit the higher time frame draw on liquidity, or we're trading around highly sensitive times like news. These are all conditions you have to identify and avoid trading because the likelihood that it's going to play out is low, right? And I've noticed that in my back testing, which is another thing that I want to stress, right? I actually think my back testing recently, an hour a day, has really helped me a lot because you're getting that familiarity with the charts, like you're getting more time, more experience, more practice. Like you can identify your setups better. You just get better at trading in general if you just turn up and practice every day. And I'll practice on days when there is no actual opportunity. If there's an opportunity in the market, I won't backtest because it will deplete my mental energy. So I will, say I'm looking at an idea and then it's like playing out, and then I will not backtest that day because my full energy needs to be on trading. But if there's no opportunity, I'll backtest because I want to get that practice in, that experience in. So just from my backtesting results, like over a year, I was profitable. So if my edge is profitable, and by the way, I didn't even execute perfectly on backtesting, like there is still a lot of improvement I could do in my backtesting alone. Simply had I taken like 3 extra trades that for some fucking reason I didn't take, that should have been taken, I could be up like another 10%. And it's ironing out those little kinks, whatever reasons you didn't take them, or building confidence in that particular part of your strategy. Whatever it is, you've got to find your weakness. You've got to basically beat the fucking shit out of it until you have control over it and you've mastered your weakness so that you can actually like move forward in your trading and actually improve. If you're not tracking anything, or you're not practicing, or you're not reading your journal, or you're not trying to make improvements, you're straight gambling. You're not even trying to improve at that point, because the only way you're going to improve is by reviewing all your trades. Like you should track as much details as you possibly can, and then that's the only way that you're going to be able to refine your strategy. You're going to be able to repeat winning formulas, and you're going to see patterns that lead to wins and losses. And so for me right now, I need to lock in, and I need to really hammer down those last couple of tweaks I need to make. And I need to stop framing these videos from a point of being a break-even trader, because like I said before, that's the energy that you're going to get if that's the energy you're putting out there. And I know it resonates with a lot of you, but I think that it's a trap. I don't want to post videos saying I'm a break-even trader, because that's what will end up happening. And so I would honestly start to say that I'm a mildly profitable trader. Like I'm a mildly profitable trader. Like I make profits. I don't really lose that much. And when I do, it's like super managed. It's super under control, very professional. And I understand my equity curve. I understand that I can take losses. I can take a couple, 5, 6 losses in a row and then win like it all back in 2 trades. And then my equity curve will continue to grow. Like I understand these things. And I feel like I'm really matured as a trader at this point, to where profitability, it should be mine. Like it should be mine. And I need to just keep working and not getting distracted right now. And I definitely feel that saying is true, where the devil tests you the most when you're closest to your success. So I need to make sure I keep that under control, obviously. But at the same time, I'm not one for going extreme. I'm one for improving myself in an all-rounded manner. Like I train all the time. I try to improve as a man. I try to get better socially. I try to level up in all areas, like my social media, etc. And so I'm not like necessarily one for going all out, cut everything out, because I spent the past year like completely locked in, no, like barely any distractions. And I'm at a point now also where I feel like I need to let go a little bit. I need to just kind of breathe. I need to just let go and not expect anything, and stop putting so much pressure on trading, because I feel like that actually also pushes away profitability. If the pressure is on trading like crazy, like you need to succeed, you need to make money, Like you're going to trade in a way that is not conducive to making money, because you're going to want to make money, and wanting to make money is actually like the complete opposite of the mindset you need when you trade. Your mindset should just be to turn up, to execute your plan as best you can, to make the best decisions as possible, to remain at an emotional equilibrium regardless of the outcome of any trade. And that's really how you should think as a trader. If you got the pressure and everything depends on trading, like you're almost pushing it away. I was reading part of a book called Reality Transurfing, and the idea that you chase something, and I can't remember the specifics of it, but the idea was that if you're chasing something, it will never be yours. But if you sit and you do what you need to do and you envision it to be yours already, it will come to you. But if you chase it, if you chase profitability, it's going to be fleeting. You know what they say, if you chase a butterfly, it will fly away. But if you build a beautiful garden, it will come to you. So it's the same thing. Build a beautiful trading routine, a beautiful trading mindset, a beautiful trading plan. Focus on that and becoming the best version of yourself, and profitability will come to you. But yeah, as of recently, it's like I've just been kind of letting go a little bit. Like I'd literally turn up to the charts without any expectation to take a trade. And if one offers an opportunity, then great, I'll take it. And if it loses or wins, it doesn't matter. I'll track it and I'll try to improve. But like I literally turn up every day without the expectation of placing a trade. And it's like it feels relaxed, it feels good, and it feels like I'm allowing opportunities to come to me rather than chasing them, or forcing them. And I'm not saying that I'm perfect at all. I still make mistakes, but everybody makes mistakes. And the only way to get better is to learn from your mistakes. So if you're not doing that, then you're doing something wrong. If you take a mistake and you berate yourself and you think you're shit and all of this, that's a loser's mindset. Whenever you make a mistake, okay, yeah, maybe it will suck, but you got to take a lesson from it. And that's a winner's mindset right there. Any setbacks are never a failure in a winner's eyes. They're always an opportunity to learn. And that is how you need to think if you want to succeed at trading, because it is tough. It's very tough. And a lot of people won't make it, but you just need a strong enough why. And I've been trying to identify my why. Like I wrote a fuck ton of stuff down. And fundamentally, I think I have to prove to myself that I can do it. I want to provide for my family, my future wife, my kids. I want to live a life of abundance and to do everything I've ever dreamed of doing, to have the things that I want to have, and to just level up as much as I can as a man. Like that is so fundamental in me that I will never give up at this. And if that means that I have to let go in order to be profitable and succeed, even though you want to fucking grab it by the fucking neck and make shit happen, right? Trading is the opposite. You have to let go. And so learning to let go is a big thing, but it's something that you have to do if you want to succeed. And so yeah, I'm feeling really good about my trading at the moment. Like I'm feeling really good about it. Like the past 4 trades I took, 3 out of 4 were winning trades, but I made I think I lost like 0.5% on them, right? Because so I trailed my stop loss to break even like twice. That got hit, then it ran to take profit. And then I also lost 0.5 because I trailed it to half and then it hit that and went to take profit. And then another trade I closed at break even and that ended up losing, but obviously I didn't lose any money. And so I don't know what you man are thinking. Like if you go to the comments and you start saying, well, you shouldn't trail your fucking stop loss. Like this is how I trade. So to me, it just is what it is. And if there's a lesson that needs to be learned, I'll learn it. But I manage my risk, and if it ends up losing and then running to take profit, like there's nothing I can do about that. It's just part of the edge. And maybe if it's something that keeps repeating itself, I will learn and I will change something. But you can't change something every week, otherwise you're never going to know what actually works. But yeah, my trading recently, it feels good. Like I feel very good. I feel like things are about to take a very positive trajectory. I just need to continue to put in the hours and turn up at my best every day, continue to refine, continue to just become the best trader I can be. And I have no doubt that the profits will start coming, and the consistency will start coming more than the profits. Like, fuck the money. At this point, I don't even give a fuck about the money. Like, I just want to be the best trader I can be. I know that will mean that the money comes, but at this point, like, fuck the money. Like, it's crazy. You have to just not give a shit. I want to master consistency in myself, in my mindset, in my strategy, and money will be a byproduct of that, which is the most counterintuitive part about trading. But yeah, I'm a mildly profitable trader. I am making my way out of the break-even stage. I hope you guys found something valuable in this video. I just felt like sitting down and just having a chill chat with you guys. And I'm very excited for what the future has to hold with this channel, with trading, and with success for all of us. So if you fuck with what I just said, hit the subscribe button. Like, you're one of the boys. If you have just fucked with what I said and some shit hit and resonated hard, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate you very much. We're on the journey to 100,000 subscribers. Like, that would just be the very fucking start. And I could potentially even see a mil. So this channel is like Bitcoin in 2014. So hit the fucking subscribe button. I appreciate you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.